Good afternoon. My name is Kenneth Tatum. Today, my project members and I are going to present our analysis of the IT components that led to the downfall of drug wholesaler Foxmeyer. Foxmeyer was the fourth largest drug wholesaler in 1993. They had 500,000 items shipped daily to their customers and annual sales of around $5 billion. Due to the increase in fierce competition, Foxmeyer was looking for a solution to help with the complexity of their supply chain decisions and accommodate the increase with their new partnerships. In 1994, Foxmeyers hired Anderson Consulting to analyze how they could make their systems more efficient. Within 2 years of that project, Foxmeyers filed for bankruptcy. We're going to discuss the components of Foxmeyer's new information system and how they led to their swift downfall.
Foxmeyer Drug Co. relied on two systems to help them outpace their competition. One of those systems was R3, an enterprise resource planning software made by German-based company SAP SE, who at the time was known as SAP AG. Foxmeyer hoped to use R3 in conjunction with a new warehouse automation system purchased from a vendor called Pinnacle. With the proper implementation of the systems through the help of Anderson Consulting, Foxmeyer would increase its efficiency in producing customer orders and become the first automated warehouse. The image presented here is a representation of how the SAP R3 system was designed to function in the business environment. Customer orders will be stored in a database, moved to the application platform where it will be processed with other customer orders. Then it will be dispatched to workers, or in Foxmeyer's case, to the Pinnacle software where orders will be presented until fulfilled. This process is befitting of Foxmeyer's business model. However, it was a failure for two main reasons. The R3 software lacked features that a wholesale business like Foxmeyer Drug Company needed to be efficient. One of these absent features was the ability to manage orders as they were received. The software was only able to handle a few thousand items a day, which was problematic because Foxmeyer filled up to 500,000 items a day. Furthermore, there were interface issues between R3 and the existing legacy systems that Foxmeyer had in place. These issues caused delays because SAP had to send people to go on site to resolve the issues between the interfaces. Consequently, Foxmeyer failed in its attempt to gain any advantage on competition and continued to lose money as they continuously tried to implement and integrate improved technology into its business model.
Key players in the failure of Fox-Mara Drug Company included top management executives such as then CIO Robert Brown and COO Thomas Anderson. These executives and many of the other board members of Foxmeyer were adamant that a contract be signed with SAP AG for the R3 software. Consultants of Anderson Consulting played a role in convincing the executives that the R3 software would place Foxmeyer above their competition because of its comprehensiveness and through the help of employees at Anderson and SAP who would implement, integrate, and fix flaws in the system. With the hope of being more efficient, outpacing the competition, and becoming the first automated warehouse, the executives overlooked whether the R3 system would work well with their business model in conjunction with the Pinnacle warehouse automation system. Corporate information staffers were eager to work on the system because of the experience that made them more employable. When information systems managers pointed out flaws in the system, Fox Myers' top managers and consultants who worked for Anderson Consulting encouraged the information system managers to minimize the flaws that they pointed out. Lower level employees started to lose morale due to the fact that the implementation of this new system potentially meant that there would be downsizing starting at the lower levels. This led these lower level employees to damage inventory and fail to fill orders. In total, Foxmeyer lost a near 34 million worth of inventory due to sabotage. Sabotage and the failure to properly integrate the system resulted in customers receiving late orders, incorrect or incomplete shipments, and at times no shipments at all. While customers hoped to receive orders faster with the new system, this was simply not the case, and they were also tasked with learning to use the new user interface that was set up to go along with the new system. All of these events eventually led to the failure of implementing the new system, which ultimately led to the company's downfall.
The problem in the structural process is that they tried to rush the ERP system. They did not fix the problem. They focused on recreating a whole new system for Fox-Meyer instead of just creating it on how Fox-Meyer processes their business. Not only did they have to recreate a system that took away time, but it also cost a lot of money. The way they created the system not only created problems from the structure, but for the employees also, because it was unnecessary to create a whole new system.
There are a few problems in the process component of the ERP system in the Fox-Meyer's case. The first problem on the first stage that Fox-Meyer did poor research on the system and they made wrong decisions about system's implementation. The second problem was a decision to go with two different vendors for two of the company's most important business systems. This problem added more information errors and the complexity for Fox-Meyer situation. The third problem was that Fox-Meyer ignored the feedback process and they ignored all the feedback from the employees, and this caused incorrect vision of this situation and made them make the wrong decisions.
Lastly, we have the root causes of the problem. Although this is the root cause of the problem, this problem actually starts at the top. Poor top management was the reason for the failure of this project. Instead of getting the contract with SAP AG, which caused them to overlook if the new system would be compatible with their business model, they should have found a better way to create a better system for what they were looking for. So they had the problem with this is they had lower level employees that did not feel an incentive to work anymore. They couldn't get customers to complete their orders on time, and they couldn't have a system big enough to run these many orders. Also, employees started to purposely sabotage the implementation process. All these problems were the reason why they shouldn't have put their entire fate of the company into this one project. This led to the failure of the implementation and lack of proper research beforehand. If there was proper research done beforehand, they could have predicted that the project would have costed $100 million and would have put the company out of business. They were overly confident about the success of the system. Fox-Meyer getting software that does not support its business model was a very bad idea. Systems were not properly joined together to create one cohesive system. So in the end, we can see that the root cause of the problem was poor top management, and they underestimated the negative effects that could have happened from implementing this system.